Beijing, skeleton is a heart-racing, adrenaline-fueled event where a single racer flies face-first down a frozen track, sometimes going more than 80 miles per hour, belly-first on a sled. Kelly Curtis is the first to say this sport is crazy. That doesn't make her love it any less. The event has been a mainstay at the Winter Games since 2002. At the Beijing Winter Olympics, just 3 Americans will compete for a medal, and Curtis is one of them. As soon as she throws herself down a topsy-turvy track in Beijing, she will also be making history. Curtis is the first black athlete, man or woman, to represent the U.S. at the Olympics in skeleton. The 33-year-old is also the only member of the U.S. Air Force at this year's Winter Games. Curtis joins a small group of black athletes competing for the U.S. at the Beijing Olympics. She is scheduled to compete on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. ET, Friday morning in Beijing. The inherent pressure of being the first and only isn't fazing her, she said. I am treating this like every race, she said. Before turning an obsession-like focus onto skeleton, Curtis used to compete in the related sport of bobsled. In 2013, during a break at graduate school and while training with her bobsled team, she looked over at skeleton racers practicing at the same training facility and was immediately intrigued. It looked like they were having way more fun. I was really intrigued by it, she said. So, she asked to take a stab at driving a sled. I loved it instantly. The transition from bobsledding to skeleton wasn't too difficult, Curtis said. A lot of the skills Curtis developed in bobsledding transferred smoothly over to skeleton. She said a racer must be as explosive as possible at the start, when they have to run as fast as they can and push as hard as possible before hopping on their moving sled.